Cancer, welcome to your mid-month for July. What's up? What's going on? Show me Cancer, please. Like always, take it resonates, leave it does not. Do keep in mind these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate at all. Frustrating but normal. Check other placements, you will find yourself in there somewhere. Show me Cancer. Show me Cancer. What's going on, please? Show me Cancer. What's going on? Show me Cancer, please. Alrighty, boo. The Star. Three of Cups. The Moon. Okay. Why not? Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Queen of Wands. Just hold your horses. We'll get to it. I felt that. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Queen of Wands. And like this. Okay. Okay. All right. The Hermit, Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, resistance is coming down. But first, we got to know that this is under the moon. So the Star, Three of Cups, the Moon. You're like, secretly, I would love to connect to something. But whatever, it's no big deal. So it's the Star. High levels of desirability. This is super important to me. This is my wish upon a star. I'd like to connect with it, maybe reconnect with it. We'll clarify and see, but it's like a secret, though. It's totally, it's super secret, Christina. It's not your business. Well, that's why I'm here. So, how else can I help you? How else can I help you with your secret desires unless I know what they are? So right away, you should already know if this one's for you or not. You're keeping something fairly large under the moon. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Queen of Wands. You're like, you're balancing here, and you are admitting to me that it's difficult, but that you got it, which is good. Now, the Six of Pentacles could be anything. These are our day-to-day constructs, or back and forth, our kind of agreed-upon contracts in anything, not just work, just the stuff we do or agree to do in life. You're saying it's not always easy being me, but you got it. Queen of Wands. I believe you. The Hermit, Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, ever so slowly, you're healing some sort of wall, some sort of barrier. Nine of Wands. There's a resistance in there, the frustration, the kind of assumption to just keep doing the same thing in terms of a blockage. That's starting to come down a little bit with the Hermit. It's slow, though. Knight of Pentacles. It's like, this is not a rush thing. Be like, I'm less defensive, or I'm trying to be. Okay? So let's jump on into that Star straight away. I may not clarify all of these. Some will speak for themselves, but we'll see as we go along. Let's see that Star, please. Show me the Star. Show me the Star, please. Oh, you're over here. It's like, you can't tell anybody. What about you? I wouldn't be singing unless it was important. So let's talk about it. Let's see that Star, please. Show me the Star. Two of Swords, Judgment, Ten of Wands. You're like, wow, that's really hard for you to carry the secret. That's super difficult. You have managed to convince yourself that it's not that big a deal anymore. But it still weighs on you quite a bit. You got a secret desire that's heavy as hell. Heavy as heck. You haven't actually told me what it is. But it feels like something eventually here with Judgment you're going to have to deal with. And I agree. That's why we look at the moon. We want to. It's not to hurt you or upset you. It's to like, this is important. So let's take a look at it. It might cost you less time down the road if we look at it today. See what I'm saying? A stitch in time, all that jazz. Okay. So the more you continue to carry the weight of a star under the moon, the more, of course, it's turning into a really intense labor. Okay. I'm going to jump over here to the moon, and if I have any more questions, I'll go back to that Three of Cups. Let's see what's in that moon, please. That's some serious weight. It feels like a matter of time. And like I said, there's some days you're so good with that desire that like I just don't see it. some days you believe it. Some days you believe that that desire is indeed not your desire. Just not all the time. Sometimes when you flash upon it and you reflect upon it, you feel the weight of it, the weight of your desire. You know? Let's see that moon, please. Show me the moon, show me the moon, show me the moon. Oh, Cancer, honey. You know, what am I going to do with you? Honestly. Ain't that a you-know-what? I'd swear, but I'm still under 10 minutes, so I can't do it. Memory card data full. Apologize for the random cut. I don't know. Take that as a freaking sign. I don't know. Mark the time. I don't know. It was so random, and I was on a pressing point, and I was feeling it, and then the darn thing cut right in front of my eyes. It better not happen again. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm in the flow, and I don't like being taken out of it. It upsets me. Well, where were we? Okay, the moon. I said, honestly, what am I going to do with you? Well, goodness, honey, you know, I know what you feel. I do. I understand. I get it. I do. All right, the moon. The struggle to suppress that instinct for your desire, the weight of it. And there's even some days you can pretend that it doesn't affect you. But it costs you. It costs you, okay, to keep this under your moon. And I don't want it to keep costing you, because eventually things like this incur interest. So, Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. We have a kind of deep love for a soul bond here. We can call them friends if that makes it easier for you. You know, it's kind of a crushing weight. I've seen how you've tried to handle it spiritually. That was just kind of ignore it. It's not a desire, it's not all that. But in your heart, it most certainly is. You love this. You do. You love this. But you are showing me friendship, and it might be that this is how you last recognized it as a Three of Pentacles. That's the last known structure, perhaps, you had with it. Because this suggests not only do you have very fond memories with each other, you've known each other for a long time. Okay, the emotional imprint is real. The spiritual imprint is real. You have a unique flow or exchange, unique memories, literally having swapped cups and shared plates of food, that kind of thing, where memories are made, that kind of thing. There's a sweetness in here. And it's that unique flow that's so hard to define. You feel connected to it in ways that are just different from everyone else. And there's real love there, Ace of Cups. It could be in love. Okay? But it's under your moon. You have such a secret heart when it comes to this particular soul bond. And I think the last time you recognized it was some sort of friendship structure. Perhaps that's as far as it went in reality. But at the emotional level, it surpassed the friendship. So let's call it for what it is. Okay? I'll just say it. The emotionality surpassed friendship a long time ago. And perhaps that's how it was last recognized. All right? Okay. I don't need to define the Three of Cups. We got it, right? Let's say this isn't your reading and you already know that at this point. Even if you stuck around, you already know what that is. Yeah. We wish to, and wish we didn't, deeply wish to connect, or rather reconnect with this. Because you love it. But you last recognized it as a friendship, I believe. But the emotionality, like I said, it blew past that point of a particular marker a long time ago. So let's say you're like a hiker or you're a runner and you've got like a dedicated goal in your mind of how many miles. That surpassed the friendship marker at the emotional level a long time ago. But it was last contained, I believe, to a friendship. Okay. Let's scoot on down here. All I got was your secret desire. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I'm glad we got it. We got it done. How it comes into play later, I don't know. Let's keep going. All right, Six of Pentacles. That's the hard part. All right. Let's see that Six of Pentacles. Show me that Six of Pentacles. Show me that Six of Pentacles, please. Let's see that Six of Pentacles. As someone I'd like to hike, sometimes on hiking trails they have mile markers, not always. A lot of places don't invest in that. And the parks, I don't blame them. But when I am on one of those hiking trails that has, and it's on a good day, you don't notice. You don't notice. You don't notice when something connects just right or just so. You're not paying attention to the mile markers and where it is the relationship or connection should be at the emotional level. It just passed it because you were connecting to it so effortlessly, right? But when you are aware of the miles, and you're cognizant of it, you're aware of it, you're tracking it, you understand that the reality and emotions should be more or less in line. Okay, so that tells me how easily you connected to this, that you weren't really tracking the miles. Okay, makes sense. Because it was effortless. It was effortless. All right? I believe. All right. There's that star again. Oh, Smuckers. Smucker B. McSmuckerton. Dan the Devil. And we feel really bad about this. Well, Smucker B. McSmuckerton. Yeah, I'm still under 10. It's miraculous for me at this point. Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. Once more, I'm not laughing at you. It's just the build-up. The build-up is real. I can feel it. And it goes into a bad place sometimes. We feel really bad about the break. We feel intensely bad about it. Stars reflect you under the Six of Pentacles, under your day-to-day stuff, which is there. That's your day-to-day. Your desire has gotten to the point, this is the interest I was talking about. The more we leave things alone and just kind of hope it goes away, or we'll one day miraculously forget everything. That never happens. And if it does, it's because we had a head injury. Okay, we don't want that. So it's just our way of saying, deal with this, deal with this, deal with this, deal with this. And it's at that point in your energy and then in your everyday life. Oh, my tummy, that kicked off. How embarrassing was that? I'm late again for lunch. I know that sounded dramatic. I promise you, I'm used to it. I'm a scheduled eater. If I don't eat on my schedule, my stomach gets pissed off. That's just how it is. So don't let that alarm you. That could freak people out. It's perfectly fine. Six of Pentacles, you know, guys, that's that interest I was talking about. It's going into a really anxious, negative place. And it's at that point where you feel really desperate. You don't want to see. In your reality, when you're going about your business, it's going to be one of those situations where you're constantly looking for them and you don't see them. And it's constantly reminding you every day of that unfinished business, of that secret desire. And that's where it's building up into, and I don't want that for you, where it becomes uncomfortable in your reality, in your everyday norm, because that star is still hidden. Your desire is still hidden. And you've been managing it to your credit very well. Like I said, there's even some days you can trick yourself into thinking it's not that important. But now here's that interest I was talking about. It's building up. Quite bad. The devil here is in respect to that breakage, that abandonment with our heart's desire, literally. that we could possibly see again in our 3D world. And we're at that point now, because it's been so unaddressed, you're starting to look for it in confirmation everywhere in your reality, and it's driving you a little crazy. Okay. All I'm saying, this is a really hyper awareness of a bad feeling. Okay. More so as it shows up in your reality. You're looking for proof or verification of this person, and it's getting uncomfortable. It's getting uncomfortable. And it's making you feel bad a little more every day. Not because you're doing wrong by the situation, but because you're doing wrong by you. Okay? Clearly you two aren't connected right now. Otherwise I wouldn't see, again, that strong desire to connect to it. You took it to a secret place. Secret places tend to have consequences, yeah. It's the interest that we're making ourselves pay. So how do I get you to stop paying on this interest? Because hoping it'll go away and shoving it into the moon isn't helping. Okay? That's why we're here. What are we going to do? If it helps you, the love that I see you have for this is pure. The negativity that's coming up is because we're in denial about it. Okay? So how do we stop paying that bill while you go about your business, which you say you have a pretty good grip on? But that Ten of Wands is taking a toll. It's over here. Okay? Let's see that Ten of Wands, please. Show me that Ten of Wands. Show me that Ten of Wands. Show me that Ten of Wands, please. Six of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. There it is. There it is. As part of the balance, you know, guys, it's really hard. But as part of your particular balances, we could either continue to be separated from this, or we could put something into it. Okay? Make it work for both sides. I can only see what's here, not what isn't. It would be a heck of an improvement from this. And it would be hard, Ten of Wands, but it would be a different kind of strength here that would be used to either continue to maintain that this doesn't exist and it has no place in your world. Or would it be hard to incorporate some sense of balance in this into your life by putting something forward into it, whatever that relationship structure is? Would it be difficult? Yeah, but not nearly as difficult as continuing to maintain this. You know, you got to pick and choose your battles here, you know? Gosh, I remember I had a choice once between living in two major cities. I picked the one that is the traffic I could live with. Which is saying something, because Austin has horrible traffic. It's either between that and San Antonio. I didn't much care for San Antonio. No offense if you are from there. I lived there for about 5 years. I was good. I was ready to go back to Austin. They both had horrible traffic. But guys, which one can you live with? The interest you're incurring? Or putting yourself into this in a way that suggests maybe it could benefit us both? That would be hard too. Yeah. You are very good at carrying more than your fair share. I see that. You really are. It's almost normal for you. You maintain way too many contracts, but that's too many from my perspective. To you, who I'm talking to, you're used to it. So if you're going to carry the weight to something, an invisible desire that weighs on your heart heavily, or try to work with it and float with it in the real world, ask yourself which one carries less weight. Okay? Let's see that Queen of Wands, please. Show me that Queen of Wands, show me that Queen of Wands, show me that Queen of Wands. Show me that Queen of Wands. Yes, it's possible. Whatever that relationship is, I don't know. You're showing me a working definition of it because you're familiar with it. I know. You showed me that. Let's see that Queen of Wands, please. Perhaps you have literally worked with them before. Perhaps you have maintained contracts with this person before where there was a give and take structure. Perhaps it was some sort of prosperous nature in the relation. You did show me my feelings for this friendship surpassed it a long time ago, but that doesn't mean that you two didn't experience a wealth of activity prior to the separation. No, there's a strong knowledge in here about how to work with this. The Five of Cups, there's the Sadness, Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. I think that there's nothing you can't stabilize if you want to. I'm kind of convinced of that. You have that disposition. Things get hard, but I manage. You say you're used to it. I believe you. There's just something about you that suggests I got it, even when you don't got it. It's very comforting in its own way. You seem to show up in many places. So maybe show up for yourself where you need it the most. Your secret self needs you. I'm sorry, I know that sounds lame, but your secret self needs you as much as your reality does. I don't know how else to put it. I know you're hardworking. I know you're passionate. I know you carry a lot of shit. I respect you for that. So give yourself this respect. Take this weight off your back. You can balance with it if you chose. And keep it practical if you need to. That's fine. But it's got to beat this dead end feeling of where it just gets worse. I don't know how else to put it, honey. I know it sounds lame as shit. I don't blame you for that. But your secret self needs you just as much as anything else in your proposed reality does. It's just, I hate seeing this weight on you. Okay? I hate seeing this weight on you. I do. You're smart. You'll figure it out. With whatever this needs. It's important to you. And you need it. I don't know how else to explain it. You just need it. I just know you need it. I know how you need it. It's in your heart. Yeah, saying it would be hard to balance that shit. I believe you. But what's harder? You know? Let's see that Hermit, please. Show me the Hermit. Show me that Hermit, please. Show me the Hermit. La Luna, the Moon, King of Wands, the Ace of Wands. There you go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit I'm looking for. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yes. Aren't you sick of that moon shit? Yes. Look at you. You're from the inside out. This is how things should happen. There's that moon. Oh, that pesky moon. King of Wands, Ace of Wands. You're like, I got an idea. And it's actually not... I thought you were going to show me a practical-based solution. No, it's inspired. Oh, yes. It's an inspired idea. How are you going to heal? With yourself, I believe, first, and then take it externally. Your stuff that's been carrying around your moon, it's an inspired idea. You completely shifted modalities. I thought you were going to throw down some coin on me because you do have a strong practical nature in you. But I see where you have that kind of go-to attitude. I can do it. I'm used to this. It applies to this as well as your moon, so it's inspired. You're looking at an inspired... I'm looking at an inspired solution. Oh, let's take a look at that Nine of Wands. Something that's going to help bring those walls down. Let's see that Nine of Wands. You're looking a lot more positive, a lot more chipper. You have an inspired solution in there. Some of you pay attention, please, to the next full moon. I'll be doing full moon readings next week. Let's see that Nine of Wands, some of that Nine of Wands, some of that Nine of Wands. That's an inspired idea if I ever saw one. Strength, the Chariot. Oh! Look at you. There you go. That's some big boy, big girl energy right there. I like it. I like it. It's inspiring. It's almost balls out. Whatever. Cojones out, whatever. I don't care. Titties out, whatever. I don't care. The point is that something's happening, and there you are, bold as brass, Chariot. With strength, this is strength for you, not against you. Big difference. Baby, yes. I'm looking at a timeline between your season and Leo season, so soon. It's inspired, all right. It might be right there on the hinge between your season and Leo season. Some of you might have some very strong Leo in your chart, by the way. We have Earth here as well. Anyway, not the point. Yeah, I told you the resistance is coming down. You're doing some internal healing first based on wisdom and experience. That can-do attitude, which you have done so well in your own life with. You're applying to this as well. Very good. I see you going into the moon and you have an inspired sense of inspiration, idea, or how to move forward. And you do. It's almost like this is the most powerful, what do I have to lose, energy I've seen in a long time for you, or perhaps many of the collectives. You're showing me strength to move forward in communication. And you mean it. That's 100%. I mean it. It took you a lot to kind of dissolve that wall. That sense to resist, shove it away, push it away. Inspired action, passion, ideology, something there that says, I can do this. And yes, you can. It was there the whole time. It's bringing that wall down. And then I see you boldly rolling forward into communication. With strength and conviction and passion, too. So I don't know what you're saying, but you're doing something. It's inspired, too. What is that? It's boldened. Yes, absolutely, it has a touch of boldness in it, but it's creative component. There's a creative component here based on experience, what you know about this person or situation. It's creative, it's light, it's congratulations, it's I don't know, but it jump starts movement. Still slow, not letting this run away with you. Let's see that Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's see that Knight of Pentacles, please. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Look at that. It's nice to see you shining through. Using strength for you, not against you. Big difference. I have to clarify that to people all the time. Let's see that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that. That's so inspired. I wonder what it is. I wonder what it is. It's inspiring. King of Pentacles. I told you, some of you have some very strong practical selves. Oh, wow. You lowered your defenses. Oh, you lowered your defenses. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying that jolt of moving forward in regards to communication. Like I said, the wall came down long enough for you to I got to say something. I'm going to do something, but it's inspired. I like what you do. It propels this thing forward. The King of Pentacles here is pleased with the results, and he's not anxious to move fast. Not at this time. No. We're just happy that there is a sense of the walls came down. The blockage is down. We don't have to have the walls here. So that tells me you got a response and that you're pleased long enough to hang back here and connect with whatever this is. But you're like, nope, I'm right here. And the walls are down. Very inspired, whatever this was. Whatever it is, it took home. Okay? The arrow hit home. Let's put it that way. This is bold. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. Don't get me wrong, this could be coming towards you. I just have been seeing your process 100% up until this point. So just to recap, guys, I think that you are someone who works very hard in your reality, particularly towards stabilization. That's a key for you. It typically is for this person I'm looking at. And you have thought about how that applies to you. You have lots of energy to maintain what you have in place. You're so good at taking care of business in your everyday life, but you need you too. Okay. And you've thought about balancing with this and how hard it would be, but there's something about it. It's like you're saying that won't quite suit. It's like, you could work with it, and you intend to, I think, if things go well. But it's like, that's not what this needs. It's not what this needs. And maybe you're right, because I saw you back off the idea. You're saying the approach isn't right. But you did get tired of paying that negative interest, so you want to do something. I see you take it further. There's an inspired idea in there. That's all I have. But a boldness too. I like it. It's fresh. It's fresca. It's very refreshing. And boom, there you go, showing up on the wings of communication, if you will. The walls are down. Success was met. I don't think you know everything there is to know yet. As you examine your star, there's something in here you have an idea. It's sharp as hell. You don't have the information yet, the Hermit suggests. So you dismissed this. You got so close to it, putting something real down to balance this, but you're like, that still doesn't fit right for this situation. You're like, I don't want to just balance it. Because you back off it. There's something here you haven't learned yet that's going to provide that sense of inspiration, can-do, and boldness. You have yet to learn it. And that's going to change how you approach this, or rather reapproach this, because you're tired of carrying around the interest. That's all I can see, is how much it's costing you, and you seeing it, feeling it, and you hating it. You have yet to learn it with the Hermit there, but it's coming up. And that's going to give you that sense of inspiration. What is it? Not everything's been revealed to you yet. It's going to give you that idea. It's coming up soon. Mark my words, it's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. It's going to give you the words you need. You understand? It's going to give you the words you need, but you have yet to learn what it is that inspires you to shape your words. Does that make sense? This is absolutely predictive. It's predictive, but I can't see it yet because you can't see it yet. I just know it's an influence you have yet to receive. It's going to help you shape and take it beyond the sense of the balance thing. We are pleased. The walls are down. Both sides. Let's get the advice, please. Oh my goodness. This was interesting. This was very interesting. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. We're really not feeling our self-worth, and that's because we've been really busy denying what it is that we can do. And the Cancer I'm looking at, I know you can do a lot. Okay. It's Seven of Swords. It's a very elaborate system of avoidance. Okay. But in that system of avoidance, we kind of lost our sense of self-worth along the way, and I don't want that for you. I don't want that for anybody. What about it, please? Four Swords. Yeah, double rest. Temperance and Four Swords. I want you to heal in this. You know this is eating away at you and gnawing at you. I can't see what the construct will be in future. I can only see where it was last left. Okay. I don't know. The communication's yet to take effect. Start there and then take it from there. Okay? I can't guarantee results and I can't build you a blueprint. I can only see what's there. Yeah, we got to make it truth. Rest, heal, come to terms with our particular truth. Rest and heal, come to terms with the truth. That's it. That's all your advice is. Just don't do any more avoidance. All it does is hurt you. Okay? To deny the self is to deny the self. That means all the good things and the bad things too, and it takes away from who we are, and I think you've had enough of that. Okay? So get in there, heal, understand what this means to you, and stand by it. Declared knowledge. Okay? The envelope in reverse for now. Something's unfolding. I know. The message is unfolding. You haven't learned. I told you. You haven't. There is something here that gives you insight. And it gives you a fresh take on how to approach this. It's inspired. And there it is. It's unfolding. It's an unfolding message. A horse, freedom to take action. Yes. Be bold. Be swift. The wheel, endings and beginnings, one and the same. They go hand in hand. What was ended can begin as well. I mean, this could be a circular motion. It could pick up where it left off. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to come down to you two. I can't see that far out. But reflect upon that ending so that you might have a beginning. Okay? All right. Dazed and confused. Some of you feel dazed and confused by all this. About self-love and what does that mean? Am I honoring myself by denying the stuff, or am I dishonoring myself by denying the stuff? I think we've got that covered. Okay? Forming structure, solid foundation. I know. Some of you are very meticulous, patient, and there it is. Patient. Oh, I see that right there towards the end. I think when you know what a good thing is, you tend to slow down and to make sure that it's for you, etc. I know you haven't. No, there's the Epiphany. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is, but you will. Soon enough. There's that Epiphany. There's that Epiphany. It completely changes your concept of approach to this. And it's inspired and it's meant with words. Okay. It's very good. New perspective. Yeah. It's fascinating. Really good. This is good. Oh, I wish I had more time to push this one. This one's really good. Oh, no, I don't do extendeds if you're new. I don't do that. I try to give you what there is to be got first time, and I don't charge people. Okay? So I do hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well.